I ain't gonna lie, that was a nice touchdown right there. That was really a nice touchdown. Oh shoot. Thompson. Welcome to the Culture Insight Show hosted by Jay Will
and Tony.
Where we're here to learn about the culture of your history
and the insight into your future.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a different episode. It's been a long time coming. Legend, model, freak athlete, mentor, coach, fitness trainer, brother, son, friend. One of the guys I look up to all the time. I mean, Tony just met this guy, and like he's seen. I mean, we're looking at it right now. But if I'm done talking, ladies and gentlemen, we got Moe Neal in the building. What is going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Glad to be here, bro. Like, appreciate y'all having me on the show, man. Big fan of the show, you know. So definitely glad to be a part of something special. So honor for real.
I'm gonna be honest, Tony. Before we even get started, you already know what we gotta do.
We gotta raise it.
Man. What we cheering to, Mo?
Hey, we cheering to more blessings, more life, just being aware of our surroundings, man, and the good life.
The good life. Let's
get
life. So look, man. It's a lot of guys, that your name holds a lot of weight. There's a lot of things around your name. I mean, I'm gonna get to the nitty gritty. Like this guy, one of the best football players I've ever seen touch the field.
His footwork is insane. That's one thing I want to say, man. Like looking at these videos, looking at all your highlights, like the way you maneuver around that defense is something else.
And he's before you guys even get to know him, he's one of the most humbling beings that I know. You know what I'm saying? When I see that, it's because he knows that just as good as he can get all these blessings, he knows that they can get taken away. So he's grateful and he's humble to be in the position that he's at right now. So like Mo, like you literally started playing football at a young age, right?
Yeah.
How old was you?
7.
7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And was that the first time that you like picked up a football? Or was that like the first time that you like actually played for a team?
That was the first time I actually played for a team. Obviously, my pops told me, when I was younger, just running around the house, jumping over my toys. I remember he told me this one story all the time. He was like, man, he said I went up probably about 3 or 4 years old. He's watching me run through the house, and he see like one of my like toys
so
right there.
He
feel me? One of my toys right there. He said, man, I seen you just jump over it without even like no hesitation, not even looking at it. He said, man, I got me one.
He knew. He was gonna be an athlete. For real.
When did you know you had that love for football, like that it was something different compared to anything else that you had thought of?
It was definitely at a young age. I mean, when I was 7, I actually played baseball before I played football, and I was really forced to play baseball because it was summertime. I was getting older. My pops didn't want me to, be out in the streets during the summer.
Right.
Didn't want to be, not doing anything. So he put me in baseball, first, and I kind of struggled with that for sure. Like, I had to develop the love for baseball, but.
Right.
Football was just always in my family. My older brother played, so I watched him. My pops actually,
What position did your older brother play?
He played running back as well.
Back
Yeah, another great one. Shout out.
Is that why you wanted to be running back? Because of your brother, or?
I mean, it was just a family position. My pops played it, so he taught my older brother how to play it. Growing up, just watching football around the house, like everybody wanted to be running back. Especially as a kid, everybody wanted the ball, everybody wanted to. Run touchdowns.
Exactly. So does that put pressure on you, knowing that like that's the position in the family that everybody wants to be and everybody's done, so you got to do better?
I mean, I wouldn't say it though, bro. As a kid,
I playing wide receiver. I said I'm wide receiver too.
Nah, I mean, I ain't really feel a sense of pressure. I mean, it was just like, cause I was a kid, so it's like, as a kid, you ain't really feeling no pressure, man.
Right.
You just having fun, playing the game you love, and so just when I first laced up those cleats, man, it was just, and I remember I got my first hit. It was like a jamboree game, and I got smashed. And but I was going to try to make a tackle. I was like a blindside block, and then another case, my pops gonna say, like, oh, he watching the whole thing. My pops one thing, he studied me. He studied me. So when I got hit, he in his head, he's like, man, let's see what he do. Is this gonna be for him or not?
Like a turn.
Then once he see me hop right back up after I got hit, he said, okay, he good, we good. So yeah, man, ever since then, you know, just the love for the game, you know, just took off early for football, you know, just natural. It came natural to me, the ability to run the ball, ability to make people miss, and, you know, like you say, just naturally, you know, having good feet, God-given talent, you know, that I was blessed with. And, you know, all I had to do was just continue to work through my career and continue to work on my craft.
Right.
And, you know, we had, you know, we originally had brought Mo on the show, and it was a situation where I forgot to press record on the freaking mics, and we couldn't even shoot his video. So we back, and we brought him back, and he came back to the Culture Insight to give y'all this episode. And Mo, one thing that we was talking about on that, you know, on that first initial episode that we had was, you know, some of the things that you had went through early on in your football career to get to where you are, you know, whenever you played at the collegiate level. Did you go through any like tough like injuries early on in your career where you thought like, okay, this might slow me down, but I might have to keep going?
Man, by the grace of God, you know, playing the position that I played, I never really dealt with, you know, any serious injuries, you know, and that's one thing I look
That's
back.
a blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man, you know, because playing running back, you know, you getting hit, you know, a lot of people, you know, think, you know, just about, you know, running the ball, but now you got to pick up blitzes, you got to pick up linebackers that's blitzing full speed, you got to help the D-line, you got to help the O-line out with the D-line, you got to chip these big guys, these pass rushers, so it's a lot of banging on your body.
It's a lot of things that the tight end and the lineman do too. Like
Yeah,
that's the thing.
exactly.
Like, people don't realize that the
Yeah.
running back takes a toll more than just the running.
Yeah, exactly. More than just a running, man. So, you know, just to be able to have no serious injuries. I never had surgery. Only thing I had little nagging injuries. Like I had a growing problem that bothered me probably throughout my whole career. You know, that's an injury kind of like hamstrings where they linger. You know, if you don't take care of them, you know, it could, you know, come back at any moment. But I, you know, battled through that my whole career, but it never got to the point where, you know, I couldn't play. Like I played in every single game from freshman to senior year, you know, which is also a blessing. I never set out. I was on the play one game. I was on the play count one game because I had got a little head injury the game before, but I went into the tent. And then everybody know you go into that tent football, and they ain't too good.
Don't know if you're coming back up.
That's like it's like if you get carted off.
Yeah,
coming back.
Coming back, man. You go into that tent, it's getting a little scary, but yeah. So I was on the play count. But other than that, man, yeah, I was just, you know, blessed. You know, like I say, just by the grace of God, and you know, just me doing what I needed to do too, is take care of my body, make sure I'm stretching, make sure I get to practice early to, you know, hot tub, cold tub, you know, stem, you know, anything that I needed to do to prepare myself to make sure my body was in top-notch shape. You know, because, I mean, playing football, everybody say 100%, but especially the course of the year, you're never truly 100%.
I was going to say, you're always worn
Yeah,
down from
you
your
always,
last
practice game, something like
workout.
that. Yeah, you're never truly 100%. If somebody say I'm 100%, or yeah, they like to think that. Yeah, but you're never 100% playing.
It's 100% of what they can.
Yeah, what they can be at the time, exactly.
So tell me, like, why do you think people say that? Like, why do you think people say they are 100%, but they're really not?
That's a good question.
It's maybe
Because they don't want to stop the opportunity of being able to play that game. Like, what do you think?
I wouldn't say it wouldn't stop your opportunity of playing a game, because obviously, you know, if you tell your trainer, like, yeah, I'm good to go, I feel good, like, I feel 100%, but I feel like it's just a saying that you say just to, you know, not psych yourself out, but give you that sense of, like, confidence, like, I'm not 100%, but I know, like you just said, I know this is the best I can do, so this is my 100%, right. You know, so I feel like it's a sense of, like, just guys just getting mentally prepared to know, like, you know, this is what I got to give, you know, so I feel like that's why people say that. But, you know, like I said, man, you're never truly 100% playing a game of football. You know, especially, I mean, week one or, you know, first day of hitting, you know, obviously, yeah, you ain't hitting, you know. But, you know, like I said, you know, of course through camp, you know, college camp and, you know, pro camp and stuff like that, guys are not, you know, 100%, you know, man. But yeah, it's always good. But the guys that are at like 85 or 90, you know, that's because, like I said, they do those necessary things to take care of their bodies. They get treatment. You know, they do those, you know, extra recoveries that they need to do. You know, because, like I said, you know, football is a brutal sport, man, and it definitely is. Like, you know, I see all the time, like, you know, all these gruesome injuries. You know, we see about the DeMar Hamlin situation.
I got a
last
big
year.
question when it comes to injuries.
I was gonna ask, because when it comes to college football, like, what do you feel like takes the biggest toll on a player's body? Because I know that's something that people wonder because of how badly injured people are in college.
Like, what takes the toll on the body?
Yeah, like, what's the worst thing that happens to somebody on a college football team?
I'll say the worst thing is probably just, you know, like I said, over time, you know, if, you know, your body just wearing down as far as, like, you know, the hits that you take, it really depends on the position as well, too.
True.
Obviously, you know, your quarterback, unless you're not protecting him on game day, but you know, he don't take a lot of beating during the week in practice.
That
and
man
stuff
Tony
like that.
said he gonna play kicker so he can't get hurt.
Yeah, the specialists, I used to say all the time, man, I picked the wrong job. But the specialists, they cool for sure, man. But obviously, yeah, just like I said, that wear and tear, like over the course of a season, man, like, you know, on your body, it's tough. You know, I could say, like, head injuries, obviously, that's a big part. You know, they try to do all this, you know, where they, you know, don't hit up high. They got all this, you know, rules that they implement and these new helmets that they come out with. But just, you know, like I said, it's still hard because you play the game at such full speed. It's like, you know, we can try to put all these rules into place. We can try to, you know, make these helmets as best as we can. But ultimately, like I said, it's still, you know, a dangerous game. And, you know, so, and injuries happen. And that's the worst part of the game. You know, we see about injuries all the time. Like, you know, I think back, you know, the A-Rod situation early on in the year. Like, come on, man. Like, going into the year, high hopes, and then literally third, fourth play of the game, and
He's just out.
Achilles gone. So it's like,
I wonder what he even did with his leg, because the fact that he's even considering coming
come
back.
back,
for the
I know,
season,
right?
it's
Like, what type of doctor stuff he got? Yeah, you know. So, but yeah, man, like I say, injuries that was the worst part of the game, you know. But you know, like I said, it's just that's it. I mean, that's football. You know what you signed up for. You know what you put your body on the line to do, and you know, it's like going to war with your brothers.
So this is the question that I wanted to ask you, Mo, because you do go to war with your brothers. But look, you know what I'm saying? How old are you?
26, just turned 26.
Just turned 26,
Yeah.
man.
You can
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, old boy. But look, them knees, man, they can't
I
do
feel
it how
it a
they used to
little
do. So Mo, you got grass and you got turf.
Yeah.
Now, Odell Beckham Jr. said something about this a couple years ago. I believe when he was playing with the Rams, or when he was playing with the Browns and he tore his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, a lot of more injuries are happening on turf than that green grass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you played on grass and turf, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you please explain to me, is turf, you know, giving more injuries to players nowadays than playing on that grass?
Definitely, absolutely.
And which one do you prefer to play on?
Definitely grass.
Definitely
They
grass.
especially like college, NFL. I think everybody needs to slowly transition. Everybody need to be on natural grass, man. Like,
But why do you feel like all these stadiums and NFL stadiums, college stadiums, even high school, like why do you feel like they're tired of cutting that grass?
It's like they're holding it back from wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
I
do you
mean,
think
like,
it is?
you like turf, and people get turfs look nice. It's easier to keep up, manage,
But at the
maintenance.
cost of what?
But that's what I'm saying. Like I said, you costing like it's just the gruesome. I've seen a crazy injury. My man from the Dolphins. I think it's like he DN, and you see he literally just pushing off. They playing at the Jets. I think they playing at MetLife, and I played at MetLife before.
Yeah.
And he's pushing off, and you can just see
He said
how
so
his.
smoothly. I played him
How
at
his
See, I told you he's humble. Man. Go ahead.
So like he pushing off to go sack the quarterback, and like you just see like his Achilles like erupt, like, and it's just because like that people don't understand, like that turf is not given. Like grass, you know, your cleats are going into the grass.
Right.
Like
Correct.
turf, you're not planting.
You
Like,
got
so
the dirt
yeah.
underneath the
So
grass.
you feel me? So like those rubber pellets, like, you know, that turf is not given. And that's why you see a lot of these injuries. You see a lot of Achilles, you know, and actually you see a lot of injuries happen on MetLife Stadium. And a lot of people saying it, like, that turf out there, I don't know I don't know what
I
they
never
got out
realized
there.
that.
Yeah, you know,
It's
if you
kinda
think about it,
funny.
if you think about it, it's a lot of injuries that's happening at MetLife, and it's like, yo, what's going on? But turf in general, man, like.
But Paul,
they gotta
hold
get-
on.
What's up?
We talking about turf. You just scored a touchdown on turf right now. So how you gonna be talking junk about turf?
Hey, nah, I will say, the only
He
thing
just
about
scored a
turf.
touchdown on turf.
Hey, nah, really, the turf is it's a fast track. I mean, people love it. Like I say, it's a fast track.
It's good until
You know,
it's
it's good until, like I said, it's good until it's not. It's a fast track. You know, you ain't got to worry about the weather being an effect on turf. You know, like, rain, you ain't got to worry about the field getting muddy, this and the other. But like you said earlier, what cost though? You know, like, because you had those ACL injuries, those Achilles, like, and those injuries that are not, easy to bounce back from, so. Like I ultimately agree with Odell, man. Like they got to do away with turf. I'm standing with that, man. I'm grass. I'm team grass for real.
What do you think it takes to do that? Like, what do you think is gonna move the NFL to actually do a big thing like that?
I don't know, maybe.
Because
like
obviously the injuries isn't phasing them.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't know if it is the turf that's causing these injuries.
I mean, it is. I mean, you definitely. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Like. Turf is causing a lot of these injuries, man. It's because when you get hit, like I'm saying, like when you get hit, like like I said, your cleats not going to the ground. So you feel me, like when you getting hit, like your feet, your Achilles, all that is absorbing everything. Like it's not given. You feel me? So that generates, and like I say, football is played as fast, especially at the college level, Power 5, and the professional level, and it's like. Guys are moving fast and it's full speed and like it's contact all the time. So like it doesn't help when you playing on turf as well. So like I feel like you gotta do away with it, man. Like I'm not a fan of. Like I said, it's good, it's fast track. You feel fast out there, but at the same time, at what cost? So I'm team like, man, we gotta do away. And I feel like to answer your question, like what it's gonna take. I just feel like the Players Association in the NFL, or maybe they had to get together and try to get the owners to all buy in and like, yo, man, let's go grass. So.
Well, I think that players do gotta speak up. If they want that to change. If they know that that's what's causing industries. Just look again. Injuries, right? Then they're gonna have to really tell the commissioner and all of them, like, look, you better tell these organizations to put this grass back on the ground, like plant this grass.
It's a difference maker. It's gotta happen.
So Tony, now look, we got Mr. Modak in the building today on the Culture Insight podcast.
You know that.
We gotta give him experience, and we gotta ask him some real hard questions today. That's gonna really make him think. Okay.
I'll let you start it off.
All right, bet. So look, Mo.
Uh-oh.
In their prime, we got Adrian Peterson in his prime.
Yeah.
All right. And we got LT.
Oh, ain't no way you just did that.
And we got LT from the not Los Angeles Chargers, San Diego Chargers.
Yeah, facts.
In their prime, 4th and 10, need the first down to keep the ball to win the game. If the defense stop y'all, they get the ball back, they can score and win. You need 10 yards to win the game. Who you taking in their prime?
Well, down the distance, 4th and 10, probably not gonna run the ball. So I like my chances out of the backfield with LT running the route. I'm also biased. I'm probably gonna pick LT regardless down the distance. I just want to make it sound good because I got ultimate respect for AP.
Y'all Adrian Peterson fans, y'all hear that?
AP is absolutely. AP is a freak of nature, and he's a creative player that you create, like that big, that fast, to be able to make moves like he did. He's amazing to see, and he also came after having an ACL injury, come back, run for 2K is unbelievable.
Now, Tony, before you go, who was a running back either playing now or that was playing before that you mimicked, that you felt like I wanted to be a running back like this guy?
LT.
LT.
Yeah, so that's why I was about to say. Like that's why I was gonna choose LT, because that was my guy. Like LT, that's why I wore 21.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's
There's a
why I
reason
went to
why.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
crazy.
why I went to it. So that's why I'm like, hold on, I know you. That's a coincidence. I'm like, hey, I know what he just threw LT in there. Come on now, but yeah, man. So like, LT is my guy. Like, so like I said, I'm biased, so I'm taking LT out of. I said it's 4th and 10. I like him mismatch on the linebacker. Give me an option route, angle route, whatever you want to do. He's going to do his thing. He's going to catch it. We're going to get the first. We're going to win the game.
Sounds good. Now, Tony, honestly, we wasn't going to give him that experience. But me and you was talking before he came, and you did say that every great athlete does go through trials and tribulations. And
Right.
they do go through adversities, to become a better person and a better player. So what was you talking about with that?
It's like when it comes to the adversities, what do you feel like? Which adversity do you feel like you've been through shaped you to who you are, and like who you are as not only an athlete but also a person and in the entrepreneurial world that you're moving into when it comes to your life?
Adversity. Probably recently, man. Like, adversity. I mean, we all know, like, I came out COVID year in the draft. Obviously, I had high hopes set of, if not getting drafted later that year, because I knew I wasn't, considered a high draft pick, but either getting drafted in the later rounds or either definitely, undrafted free agent, guaranteed spot for sure. But to have COVID happen and, not be able to, compete at pro day or anything, and, just kind of see my name kind of fade away, it was tough because, like, I know the work that I put in and I know what type of caliber player I am, and I know what I bring to the table. And it was, 2020 was a rough year. It was sickening. Not even gonna lie, man, it was sickening. It hurt me to the core, but just, having faith and I had to battle. I battled with my faith, for a long time, for sure. And like, I was just like, yo, like, ain't no way this happening to me. Like, I did everything. Like, you never seen Moe Neal name getting in trouble. I always did right by people. I'm not, am I perfect by any means? No. I done my dirt. Had mistakes.
Right.
This and that and the other.
And it's not even like you just made the right decisions just to get to the league. You made the right decisions and stayed out of trouble because that's just who you are as a person.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's just who I am. Like I said, I never thought I was better than anybody. Always, felt like everybody was equal. Obviously, I had that confidence that I know that you can't fuck with me. But at the same time, like,
Trust me,
yeah. But at the same time, like, I was humble enough to know, like, yo, like, I've been blessed, so I just want to bless others, as I've been blessed. But yeah, man, like, that 2020 year just, it hit me hard, like that adversity, and just not being able to see my dreams come true, knowing that you that close to, it's like, dang, like, I'm right there. All I just need is one phone call. All I need is one phone call to say, Mo, come, pack your bags, come to the facility. Right. I'm gonna make you remember my name. That's something about me, like, I've always been, like, once I'm there, I'm gonna make myself known. Like, everywhere I done been, man, I make myself known, like, this kid can play ball. Right. You feel me? Like, wherever I done went, like, whether it's, Little League, middle school, high school, college, you might not know my name when I first get there, but best believe as time go on, they gonna be saying Moe Neal. And it's like, I've always carried that with me and I always had that chip on my shoulder. And that's why I was like, that's all I need is that one phone call. And I started thinking, I'm like, well, maybe, God knows that. He know, like, if I get that opportunity, like, I ain't going nowhere. You feel me? Like, I'm a stick some way, somehow. And, like, not being able to have the opportunity, I just felt like, I just had to, leave it all in his hands, man. And just like, and yeah, you feel me? Just go, like, and I prayed on, like, I still pray to this day. Like, just, I want to live out his purpose for me. Like, he knows my heart desire, but at the same time, like, I want to live through him, and I want, what he wants for me, I want to do. You know, like my journey is, you know, living through him, and like I say, just being that good person that I am, and just trying to give back and just trying to do good in life. Like I say, I'm not perfect by any means. Like I say, but at the same time, like I try my best to, you know, put good out in the world.
This is why like this is one of the guys that I look up to, because he's actually like telling us a real situation at hand where his heart, his blood, sweat, and tears was, you know, to get to the league. You know, in 2020, it was a situation where he faced adversity, and that situation wasn't able to happen. And to this day, he still has strong faith. He still has belief. He's still going strong. He's still figuring out what his purpose is off the field. You know, and I highly respect you for that, for real, man.
See, most people don't see it though. That's why I wanted to bring you on, because they need to see exactly who you are as a person, but understand what you've been through and how you got to where you are.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. He got to where he is by what I'm getting ready to tell y'all. A 4-year high school student. Standout, I meant to say. But he was a student. This guy right here, y'all. He scored 630 points. Y'all do the math of how many touchdowns that was.
Hold on. How many?
630 points. Y'all do the math of how many touchdowns that was. 2-point conversions. Whatever else it was, okay? Caught 164 passes. Anthony, how many passes did you catch in high school? 0. So then, and then he had surpassed 6,882 yards rushing and receiving. So Moe was a slot receiver and a running back at the same damn time. You feel me? So, which position did you like more? Obviously, I knew you liked the running back because you played that in college. But like, be honest, like, which position did you like more at the high school?
I like running back at the high school. I still like running back at the high school though. I was
getting to mow people down, bro.
Yeah, like I always like.
I just always
like that sense of like finding that hole. Like I was always blessed with the ability to have great vision, and like so just being able to like maneuver through the holes was something like I always loved to do. Like just find those holes, setting up blocks. That's something I did well too. Like a lot of people understand.
So Mo, you were saying that you know that you like playing running back more than slot receiver, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and because I know you were saying that you like picking the hole and things like that.
Yeah, vision. Like I always been big on my vision and just setting up blocks. And I just love the fact that like. And people think because I've always been, you know, fast or whatever, quick, and people think I like, you know, running outside, but I like running in between the tackles. A little off tackle, you know, like I never was like, my favorite run play is like a stretch, you know, where I can get the defense flowing, I can pick my holes, you know, that, because I feel like,
like
know,
an HB toss or something.
Yeah, and it's like I don't like running like, you know, a lot of outside plays because I've never been blazing fast. You know, I always just had quick feet, you know, so like running in between the tackles, off tackle, like that's why I thrive in, you know, just setting up blocks, you know, getting to that second, third level, making guys miss. So I always love playing running back. Like I said, but I love slot receiver, you know, like, you know, being already in space, you know, because running back, you behind linemen and there's a lot of traffic in there, but you know, being out of slot, you know, you got a lot of space, so you catch the ball, there's only 1 or 2 guys out there, you may miss, you gone, you know, but nah, like, you know, running back always been my natural position.
So this the face you be making when you be running?
You trying to play him now?
I don't think you got that pause up like that.
Hey, look, it says to be continued. This the face Cam Newton's making when they was trying to comfort him.
You put this video together?
Huh?
You put this video together?
Nah, I video guys.
I was gonna say whoever did it put the perfect picture.
2016, 2017.
So this is my this like I think
this freshman year.
It's like my freshman and sophomore year. Yeah, it's combined.
So we're gonna get into you know, talking about that situation a little later. Tony, we're gonna get back into it when we bring our special guests on. But when it came to like your freshman year, so you came into Syracuse your freshman year. Mm-hmm. You was the first one to finish college in your family, right?
Correct.
How did that make you feel?
It's awesome, you know, breaking barriers. That's what it's all about. You know, just creating a different laying for your family. Just trying to give your kids, your future kids, a better, lifestyle than what you had growing up. And, my parents, they sacrificed a lot, for me to be where I'm at. So just to my accomplishments and, what I've done in life, it reflects back on them. Not only them, but my whole village, that helped raise me. My community,
Tap, 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 tap. Matter of fact, special guest is already here, so you go ahead and take a shot too, special guest. Stay right there. We don't want them to see you yet. Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
What I was saying, man, just like, my accomplishments and what I do in life, reflects back on how I was raised and the people that I had to look up to, and I had them to thank for that. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing to, be, the first person in your family to do something, play big time college football, graduate from a 4-year school, a prestigious school like at that, Syracuse is, it's not a light degree, it's definitely a big time degree, which I'm, very grateful for.
Because Syracuse didn't just used to be known for their sports. They've gotten better over the years, and I realize that. Definitely. For them, it's been more, I feel like education has been like a prime thing for them.
Exactly.
Not necessarily Ivy League, but they have the same sense as Ivy League used to, but now it's like, for example, Duke, they've got a good football team. Like they're starting to get up with their program. Mm-hmm. Some of them schools that didn't used to have it are starting to progress, and they've just got a lot of good role going for them.
Yeah, exactly.
That boy flying, boy. Like I was looking like. So was you always fast, like growing up, like since you were 7 years old, going to middle school, high school, college, or that came with working out, agility work, footwork, training, working out? Did that help your speed, or was that just like a natural genetic?
Yeah, it helped my speed for sure. I mean, really, like when I was younger, I was fast. Like I was real fast. I was light too. Like I was never like a big kid as far as like weight wise. I was always kind of slimmer guy. I didn't really start putting on weight till I got to college. But
boys be feeding y'all different. Y'all
putting you in the weight room too.
Yeah, weight room, and just the meal plan.
Say what?
They workouts different.
Y'all think
comes to D1 college football.
Y'all think y'all can handle it?
Y'all see me? I need to be in that D1 freaking workout, man.
He needs some.
Hey, Mo, you been seeing me? I've been in the gym though.
Yeah.
I've been consistent, man. I've been in there consistent.
I can't.
Yeah, man. Tell me, man. I got a whole tape coming out, man. You feel what I'm saying? Mo is my personal trainer. You feel me?
I thought you was talking about.
I already done got bigger. You feel me? I went from 140 pounds to 250, 6'8" like LeBron. So we progressing. You know
it sounded like you was talking about another team. I was worried when you said you got Mo in it.
But yeah, there's one that we. I'm just playing with y'all. So
hold on. Now look. That's my dog. So I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna go along with it. You feel? I got my dog back. Hey,
so
we gotta take.
Mo, where are you originally from?
I was born in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, I was born in Charlotte.
Queen City.
Yeah, Queen City, Batersford Road.
Exit 37.
Yep.
Okay.
37. Right there. Brownstone, right there in the trenches. But like I ain't spent. We moved. Obviously because I was growing up. So we wanted to get away. My pops, he was in the streets when I was growing up. Mm-hmm. Actually in prison when I was born, but. Everybody knows the big Mo, the role he played in my lifestyle and how he straightened up his life to be there for me. And if he never would have straightened up and got out of the streets, like, ain't no telling where I would have been. I would have been, I was probably been just like him, but, God spared his life several times. And he was able to, do right by me and, just keep me on the right path, always in my ear. And, his favorite saying is, you do what I say do. You don't do what you see me do. And I see this topic is too. Actually, I want to touch on it a little bit. Like I want to get y'all opinion too.
Okay.
Like, cause I seen like a lot of people say too. Like parents are. That's not a correct way to do things. Like because especially as a young man, they gonna pick up. Especially if if you're a father figure, they're gonna want to do what their father do. You know, they
They
want to
see what
they
you're
see
doing.
what you're doing. So it's like, how do you tell a kid like, you know, don't do what you see me do. You do what I say do. You're not practicing what you're preaching. So I see a lot of people, and because I got mixed views on it. Like I do understand for that standpoint, like you're not practicing what you preaching, but at the same time, it's also like I don't know. I guess my pops went about it a different. My pops went away a different way about it.
No, you ain't gotta keep talking about it. I already know what it is.
What did?
Your father is a different man, and he's a different father than any other parent or father here in this world. So what he's seen in you and the type of father that he was to you is different than anybody else. So therefore, he knew that would work for you. He didn't feel, I don't think he felt like it could work for another child or another son or somebody else's son.
He felt like the words would touch you.
The words would touch you. So when, whenever you ask for, somebody else's opinion or point of view on what he told you and what mentality he told you to have, it was for you.
Yeah.
Not for anybody else.
Right.
Because there is a lot of parents that be like, do what people, watch what people do and not what they say. Because people can say stuff and then do something else and then you're not practicing what you're preaching, kind of situation you're saying. But your father knew that he probably wasn't making the type of decisions that he wanted you to make.
Facts.
So therefore, he knew that like, okay, I gotta get it like this, but I don't want my son Moe to get it like this. So Moe, I'm gonna teach you, because of who I am as a father and as a man, I'm gonna teach you to do what I'm telling you to do.
Facts.
Not what you see me doing.
Facts.
And so I think you are just an exception to the rule, and it was just one person, which is you, that had to follow that rule that your father gave you.
No, I agree. And that's really my take on it too. Like, maybe I'm just, different. It's
chosen
the chosen one. But nah, like, and he also wasn't a parent where it's like, you do what you see me do. I mean, you do what I say do, don't, do what you see me do. But he was always constantly in my ear though. So it wasn't just a one saying and he just leave me be and just, go on. It's like, nah, like he making sure I'm understanding what he's saying. Right. You feel me? So I guess at a young age, and he always kept it 100 with me. Like my pops never, like, he never like hid nothing from me. Like I always knew about what he done in the streets. I always knew about what he, how he made his living or, how he did what he did. And he never like tried to hide that from me. And like I really like love that he did that, because when I got older, I could see everything. And like now, like I'm smarter. Like, I'm more aware. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like I'm not green to a lot of stuff. Like I know what's going on. You feel me?
Life. Lessons. Like,
facts.
He gave me life advice.
Fact. He gave me life advice, and it's like, and I really commend that. Like, and like you said, like, that's me and his relationship. Now, is it gonna work for you, or is it gonna work for anybody else? It might not, but it's like that's about that's we all different humans, and we all go away about life differently. So like and his method and our method, like our father son relationship is different. Like people, even when I got to college, man, like my college buddies, they used to always say, damn, but you got a good pops. Like he drive up here every weekend, see me play. He only missed 2 games. And the one game he missed because I told him not to come. 2 out of my 4 year, bro.
Wow.
In college.
So he went to every away game too?
Every away game, but
shout out Big Moe.
Big Moe, man. His favorite. I say yo.
Yeah.
I say yo.
I'm bringing you on the show too.
And speaking of yo,
my dog, 150.
We gotta bring our guy out here. I'm tired of him sitting behind the camera. He gotta come talk with us too.
Get a bag, yeah. I said, get a bag, yeah.
Get it queued up.
Go.
Hold up. We got the essential. Come on now.
Come on, hold up.
You can't just comment. They don't know what they know what you're talking, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Moe Neal in the building today, but it's another guest that
you've actually already seen him before.
We've already seen him before. His video just dropped today, right? His podcast just dropped today. Episode. We brought him on the show. I mean, this guy, you know, he's an amazing guy, you know, and I think, you know, it's time that, you know,
I can't have you carrying the chair over here, bro. You gotta come sit down when you walk in.
And look, this guy, not only is he a music artist, but he knows a lot about sports too. And that's why we had to bring him on the show, the one and only Moe Neal. And I'm over here typing up my favorite song from him.
Get a bag.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn this thing on.
They better already know once they hear that beat.
Now, hold up. Get it back. Man, come on the show, man. Hey, man. It's good to see you here, man. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Sweet. Excuse me.
Alright, once again on the Culture Insight, how you feeling today, AJ?
I'm off the gas, if I don't know you, please don't ask to pass.
For sure. Listen, to be honest, Tony, we got two Gaslight legends in the building. These guys are both. There's a lot of people that
Starting something special right here.
Oh God. How you feeling today? Man, go ahead and take a shot. Go ahead and pull it. We're gonna take a shot. AJ's on the show now. Some juice. So go ahead. There you go. While you doing that, Mo, like, you know, it's a blessing to have you here, man. We talked about a lot. You know, it's gonna be plenty more episodes where we're gonna bring you on. And not only are we gonna talk about football, man, but we're gonna talk about business. We're gonna talk about entertainment. We're gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about, you know, situations as a man and how we can grow. Because honestly, I'm only 23 years old. Tony is 21. You just turned 26. So you live, you know, 3 more years than me, and you live 5 more years than him. So it is a lot that you've experienced more than us. So we do want to bring you back on the show and be able to learn some more from you and a lot of people, the audience, to be able to learn more from you, man. So we do appreciate you coming on the show, but it is not over yet.
No doubt.
No, sir.
Because we got to get it back with Ajax Sways.
Nah, you did. And I'm not gonna lie though. Bro, my favorite play for you though, I'm not gonna lie, is when you ran the referee over, bro. I can't even. I gotta ask you, bro. What was going through your head when it happened? Like, did you see him, or like, what were you trying to like? What happened with that play?
So what happened? Like, so people like in front of you look at the video, you be like, bro, you was looking right at it. But it's like go back to what I was saying, like my vision, like I'm always looking, always trying to set up my next move. Like I'm always trying to set up a next block, next thumb. So I come through the hole, boom. If you can't see it by my head glanced to the right because I'm looking at the corner coming out the receiver block. I'm looking at the corner coming off, so I'm thinking about how I'm gonna set him up. So I look to the right, but you know, as I'm looking, my body's still going forward, you know. Right. So boom, I look right, and then boom, as soon as I look straight ahead, like I'm looking at you, clear as day, bro, and I'm just up on him so fast, and I can't do nothing but just keep running. So I ran him over.
When I seen that highlight on like Sports Center,
it was everywhere,
ESPN,
bro.
Bleacher
World Star,
House of Highlight, it like everybody in the comments was like, man, Mo ran the referee over. Like he wanted to do that. He purposely did it on purpose. But it's like,
See, I feel like you got mad at him for throwing a flag on him.
Nah.
I know you don't like that.
Yeah, nah, everybody want to talk about
it
that.
It is another highlight that's my favorite.
Yeah.
And it's whenever he ran and he jumped over a guy on the sideline.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. I seen
So
that.
tell us about that, Mo. Like you was running, you was down the sideline. You know, you fast as a mug, and you was going down the sideline, and this guy was about to goddamn, you know, come from them legs. And, you know, you don't skip leg day. I skip leg day, but you know, hey, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I skip leg day.
I skip.
He don't skip leg day, so he jumped. So he jumped like a high vertical. Mo did say he can dunk on LeBron, but we're gonna talk about that later. You didn't say that? Okay, he didn't say that. I'm just playing. But tell us a little bit about whenever you jumped over that corner. Was it a corner or a safety coming to tackle you?
He was a corner. Yeah, we were playing Florida State. He was a corner. Early on in the game, like he had hit me one time, but he went a little low. So, you know, like I say, just me figuring out, like just me studying as the game going on, just always trying to be aware. He had went low on him, and he going low. And he was going low on different players too. I'm like, bro, he going low. And it's like I literally mapped it out in my head before the play even started. So boom, the play was called. I knew I had a swing route. It was a swing route. And I was like, my boy Tommy, shout out my boy DeVito, man. Shout out my boy DeVito going crazy in the league right now.
New York Giants.
New York Giants
stepped in and took over.
Hey, my brother right now, he going crazy, man. I'm beyond excited for him. That's what it's all about, bro. Just getting your opportunity and you love to see it because I played next to this man. Like we really close. Like his family, my family used to always cut up. On the away games, home games. So it's good to see the publicity that he's getting now because he deserves it. He works hard. Great leader, great guy. So I'm excited. But shout out to my boy TD, man. Keep turning on my boy. I see you. But yeah, man. Back to it. I was like, I got a swing route. I was like, I know if Tommy don't see nothing, I said, I know he gonna check it down to me. So boom. So I like, boom, check it down. You playing Florida State. At Florida State, Doak Campbell, Doak Stadium. The crowd be going crazy.
What year was this?
This was my senior year. I don't know. I don't think they got it on YouTube though. I don't think it's on YouTube.
Because what I could do is I could type in Florida State versus Syracuse highlights
2019.
2019.
Yeah.
But finish explaining how the play was going.
But yeah, so how the play was going was like, boom, he threw me the swing, so he didn't see nobody downfield. Boom, he hit me check down. So boom, I'm running. And it's happening so fast. I'm like, boom, it's the same guy. Like I said, like he been going low all game. So I was like, and then you look at the picture, look at the video, he wasn't even really that low either. Like when I just did it, like it was just bro, I'm about to just instinct, like bro, I'm about to jump. I've never done this in a game. And also a fun fact, like my vertical ain't nothing crazy, man. My boys used to
pick your color wrong, bro.
Nah. But like, what's crazy is my boys used to trip because we used to do this little vertimax. When I was in college, we used to do vertimax. And I used to be jumping, but it wasn't like the thing you touch at the combine. It was like a little vertimax. And my shit used to be like 32, 33. Like, damn, I'm gonna jump. And I was like, bro, I'm trying, bro. Like, cause it was really on something like you jump and it's like you gotta stay in the air a little long. Like you almost gotta float. That's what make your vertical high. Like you feel me? Like it wasn't like the shit that you touch. So I'm like, bro, I'm trying, bro. So he started picking like, bro, your vertical, sorry. But it was instant. Like I said, I'm a gamer though. Like with me, like I always been a gamer, bro. Like I never like it happened. I'm always been instinctive. Like I do stuff that it's second nature to me. I just do it. And like, so going into it, like, boy, it's the same guy been going low. So I already have my mind made up. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm jumping. Boom, I just jump. Next thing you know, I'm in the air, like, oh, it's happening. And I'm like, I cleared him. So when I cleared him, like, boom, when I landed in bounds, I almost got a first. And then you see two Florida State players, they come, and then I think they might have hit me out of bounds or something. I don't know how it was, but yeah, man, it was crazy. But yeah, I'm like, damn. But that guy's like, bro, I can't believe you did that, bro, because you can't jump or shit. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. But when and that just goes back to like, yo, like, and you look at the, the highlight.
In this video.
Yeah, like I said, it might be hard to find.
That's crazy that they don't have that out there. Like,
yeah,
those are the type of plays that people like.
It was crazy though, man. Like, it was crazy, like. But that just goes to show you, like, when that adrenaline rushing, like, you'll be amazed what you can do. You feel me? Like I said, I always been a gamer, so it's like, boom, just jump and happen, for real. Hey, actually, we played the team for Raleigh. We played Capital City Steelers. You heard of that team?
I heard of them, yeah.
Yeah, Capital City Steelers. They used to come down, so they beat us. They beat us in 2008. The game to go to Florida, right? They beat us. I was heartbroken because we should have won. But we fumbled on the drive to go in and score. We fumbled. Then the next year we played them again, and we didn't play them to go to Florida. It was like the second round, but we was the best two teams. Like they know, like whoever win this game going to Florida.
See, I'm not gonna lie, my team was ass. It was us and another team because we were the Cleveland Rams.
Okay.
And they split us up, right?
Yeah.
They loaded up one team, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we had some dogs on our team.
Yeah.
But the majority of the team,
Trash.
it was cheeks.
What you say? It was
My
cheeks.
boy Martin Hampton though, he's playing at UNC right now. He was on that
Oh, he a dog. He was on that team.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
He's a dog.
that
And Amari Hampton, and then British Brooks.
Yeah, British Mike. Shout out my dog British, man.
Sure.
Definitely
You want to see
one
ball
of the Gastonia legends, and like a fun fact too, like
Well,
my
tell
brother-
this
my
man
brother
Kirion
got-
to come on the show, man.
K Moore.
K Moore, because you know what? I texted him. He said, "All right,
Hey,
I got
definitely a Gastonia
Ain't said
legend.
nothing.
for sure.
you." He
Hey,
said, "All right, I got
K
you."
Moore, that boy, like when I say K Moore was that guy, that's one when you know, like me and him kind of took the same path, like Southwest. All you heard was like Kirion. He played varsity as a freshman, won the state championship in basketball. Boom. So I come in, same thing. Like I go to Greer, you know, stand out. Well, he won the high school level. I ain't go to Ashburn. I went to Forestview. Boom. Play varsity as a freshman. And like, and me and Kirion with the hustle. Really, my first encounter with Kirion, we beefing. Like I'm talking about like we heard of each other. It was cause people comparing us and we competitive. Like it's our competitive nature. Like so boom, like we on the sideline. I think I ran somebody. No, the play before. I think something happened. Like Kirion hit me out of bounds. And boom, and I got up. I was talking shit. Like I'm here all night.
Yeah.
I'm here. This is junior. I'm a freshman, right? I'm a freshman. He's a junior.
Yeah.
I'm here all night. I'm here all night. He said, this is my shit.
Yeah.
We thought we played at Hush. Like that's my shit. Which he wasn't lying though. That's curiosity.
My brother was playing.
No. 2 hours. You got 2 hours. You graduated.
Yeah.
He's gone. But yeah, like so it was like dang. But like I wasn't backing down. I'm letting them know like yo, but I'm here too. Like but it was all competitive. Like that was just how we was wired back then, bro. Like it was all love when we stepped, outside the line. Like I said, even after that, like me and Kirion, that's my brother. Like I call him right now. Like I probably call him right now. Like, oh, what up, bro? Like, what's going on? Like, you good? Like, it's been love. Like, it's never been no envy, no jealousy between, one another because we from the same city and it's enough out here for everybody to eat. And he another one that fell short that should be playing on Sundays as well. And, he's still playing as far as like professional. I think he was just in Mexico, still getting it in. I know he tore up the Arena League, going crazy, but he definitely, man, is a great, that came through the city and definitely left his mark as well. So he's that guy.
My brother Kirion, what's going on?
He's that guy. Look at him, look. Look at him. Hey, boy, I was telling that story how we first met on the field. Yeah, I'm on the podcast telling them boy like, I say Kirion, I say look. My Kirion said, this is my shit. I said, I'm here all night. I was like, shit, ever since then, look, one boy been competitive and locked in ever since. He said, talk your shit. Already, bro, what you in the gym getting it in? Okay, the basketball game. Okay, that's a bet, brother. Shit, we just want to hit your line. Like I say, that's this type of guy he is, though, man. He always gonna answer, no matter who the basketball game. Look, he look trying to see what's up. 100, bro. Love, bro. I love you, baby. All right, for sure.
100 K more. You know how the first time hey, look, I brought him on the pod, man. You next. You next.
Hey man, speaking of, we appreciate you man, coming on today, Moe. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Not only have we learned a lot about who you are as a person, but we've got to dive deep into what made you who you are and who shaped you up. And this isn't the last time I'm bringing you on. We brought you on once already.
Yeah.
That didn't go as planned, but of course we had to bring you back and make sure we made things right. And we got to make sure we're going to bring you back, man. We're going to definitely talk some more sports, music.
Hold up. Mo, we learned the culture of your history and the
insight into your future.
Let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is crazy, bro.
Oh, man.
He got the fruit punch on
I
his
am
white
freaking hot.
See ya.
End it.